What's up, everybody? Killsake here again. Again. I don't know what that was all about. I'm headed back out to Decatur, my favorite place. You're going to see it a lot. I have more contracts. Why am I talking like this? Sunday. Even though it's Monday. I don't usually like taking this way. I usually like taking ponds, but I felt like going somewhere different. There's a wind chill today. It's like pretty cool actually, and compared to like what it's been the past week or so, it's really weird because like it's been either scalding hot or freezing cold and rainy. Scalding. Isn't scalding only like when water touches you? I don't know. Like I'll accept it, I'll take it, I like it. It's good. I am not liking the gritty feel of all the pollen in my mouth. It's really disgusting. Like I said in the last one, man, I wear a mask half the time just for pollen. I've got Metallica, their very first album, Kill 'Em All, playing in my head, but you can't hear it because they're quite litigious. I don't even know what I'm here to talk about today. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead on my video. Going into this show, it's going to only be a 15-day shoot, but I know it's going to take a lot of time, and a lot of time from me specifically, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to record. So I'm feeling like I got to get at least 2 or 3 in the bag so that I can have the 3 weeks that I'm on the show covered. Just set them up, release, whatever. Also trying to introduce new graphics, stuff like that. I've been looking into those sites that you pay a monthly fee and you get like access to all the royalties free and royalty stuff that's covered through the site membership. I don't know. Trying to do my best to make these better. One of those things will be adding another GoPro here. I enjoy my Insta360, but I think I don't like the color grading on it, and I'm not very good at color grading, so the fact that the 2 cameras don't match isn't really great for me. So I gotta get another GoPro, whether it's a 7 or another 9, I haven't decided yet. I might save money, go with a 7, and then that way I can use the ND filters and the removable glass, because if that thing gets broken, I don't want to have an 8 where I have to replace the whole camera body. I just want to be able to replace the glass. I've already dropped this one, which is why it's got a cage on it now. Because as action cam and indestructible that they claim to be, that glass is still going to break. That glass is still going to crack. And honestly, the next few videos, hopefully I'll be getting some parts in the mail. I've really got to tune this thing up. I might take it into the Harley store. I haven't decided, or I might just do it myself. It's kind of up in the air right now. Myrtle Beach? Dirty Myrtle. Dirtle. My first show ever was in Myrtle Beach. The Death of Ava Sofia Valdez, I think is what it was called. You never saw it. It never came out. It was a pilot for a show that was supposed to be like the Cuban Empire. It never happened. It never got released. I don't even think we finished shooting what we needed to shoot. But we were using Myrtle Beach to be Miami. I had a great conversation actually talking about that with Flipna and Shade Tree at the campout about how we built in Georgia, or not we, not me, but a production company built a replica of Ybor City, which if you know those channels, that's where those guys live, that's where they are. And we built a replica of Ybor in Georgia. Because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to build it than to go to Ybor City and shoot it and deal with the taxes in Florida. And actually, I've been on a couple shows like that. I worked on a show that shot here in Atlanta, and it was supposed to be 70s LA. And it's funny, because then I went to go watch the show, and the scene where we're seeing the skyline, which is supposed to be LA in the 70s, right there, dead center, is the West End, which is, if you've ever been to Atlanta, you know, the big grayish building. It's all glass, it's round. The West End is dead center, which is like a huge Atlanta landmark. And I'm just like, LA, the 70s, right? Okay, there's the West End in Atlanta, though. And forgive me if you hear me talk about a show and then I don't say the name of the show. Reason for that is like, I don't want to disparage anyone's creative vision. I also want to keep working. So like, you don't go out and say, God, that show was garbage, I worked on it, it was terrible, and then go tell the whole world that it was garbage, because then someone's going to be like, well, I don't want to work with that dude, he said my show was garbage. So forgive me if I don't bring up what some of these shows were, especially if I wasn't a fan of them. On the other hand, Watchmen for HBO, amazing show, loved every second of working on it. So bummed that I will not get to work on another season, because there won't ever be another season. Possibly. We don't know. The creative team likes where it ended and doesn't really want to revisit that. They don't see the point in it. And I agree. I think it ended great. But I still would like to work on it again. Whoa, dude! Just right through the stop sign. Nothing more fun than seeing your life flash before your eyes. I haven't really gone over like the weirdness of working in film right now, and in my job specifically. Like, not every production's doing this, but I know my production now and the production I just got off of, they're not allowing business cards. They don't want us to be handing people physical business cards. We're supposed to just give them our contact info. Which can be a little weird for people. Like, hey, I'd like to come in, take pictures of your house. We really like the look of it. No, I can't give you anything that proves I do this for a living. I could honestly just be some random guy. No, please, just trust me. I do this. I'm sure it's a little weird for people, and I get that. So, not having cards on this show, and the last one, kind of makes me feel weird. But we'll get back to that point. We'll have that again in our life. Alright, gonna park it, and I will be back when I'm done. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go home the Ponce way. Well, another semi-successful day. Looks like a lot of people just decided to print out the agreements and fill them out, which is fine. Like I said, I don't mind that. I prefer that. I am better going and talking to people and doing things that way. This whole all digital, all phone, all virtual world honestly makes me feel a little weird and disconnected. I don't really like it. Especially doing what I do. I'm so used to walking up to someone, talking to them, seeing how they feel about something. I feel like it's better to gauge someone in person, person to person, looking someone in the eye, than it is to try to figure them out over the phone or over emails. That's not to say I can't do my job virtually. I can. It's got its give and take, though. I like meeting with someone. I like to walk them through what we're going to do. It makes them feel involved. It makes them feel like they're part of it, instead of just having us come in and take over their space, or telling them that they can't do something for a couple of days because we'll be in their space. Because no matter how old you are, no matter how you feel about the industry, there's still a part of all of us that gets kind of caught up in it, that the ooh and the ah is still there, especially if you don't see it every day like me or someone who works in my industry. And because of that, people are you're gonna get more response out of someone if you're like, hey, this is what we're doing and I want you to see it. I want you to see what it's like. It's just a better way to conduct things. Over the phone takes the personality out of it, takes the ooh and the ah out of it. Over email is even worse. So regardless of what's going on, and I know we all have to be safe, and I take those precautions, I still like to meet with a person face to face, even if a mask is on, to tell them what we're doing. And like I tell everybody, when I started this, I didn't know what locations did, or what they even were. I didn't even know it was an apartment that existed. I just thought when you went to a location, you gave people money, but there was a whole department that was devoted to that. I thought directors went out and found things that they liked. They didn't hire someone to go find it for them. So I got into it just kind of accepting that this was the job I was going to have. And a lot of it, when you start out, is popping tents, taking out trash, and, you know, cleaning up after people. And once you do it for a while, I've been doing it now for a little over 5 years, you get to see the other side of it, the scouting and the managing, the agreements and the talking with people and being the face of the production. That's the part that I love. That's the part that I want to be a part of. I always joke, I say locations were half in, half out. We understand the needs of a production, but at the same time, we understand that people looking in at us think that it's a whole weird circus. We're part of the circus, but we're able to still see that it is kind of a circus. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to stop gushing about how much I love my job. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. I've been Kill Saint. Bye.